Okay, we are now in Adbreak Done territories. So I'm going to keep reading. And by keep reading, I mean click on the cutscene. I have our base camp up and running. You can dive into the first test world whenever you wish. As for the world's inhabitant, Omega has generously provided us with a basic profile. Your opponent name is Chaos. The first heroes defeated this evil in a conflict that took place so long ago, I'm having trouble separating myth from history. Unless, of course, this is an entity from another reality, as were the denizens of the Sigmascape, in which case, it may be pointless to even attempt to confirm the details. What is certain, however, is that this Chaos stands triumphant over a roster of truly monstrous test subjects. It promises to be a grueling battle, but one which will open the gate to fight Omega itself. Alright. Alpha, you and I will need to provide support for Lady. Will you be my assistant? Whee! You're bothered by what Omega said earlier? You think you're responsible for dragging us into this mess? Yes. Trust me when I say this is not your fault. We're the ones who awaken Omega, and we're the ones who need to deal with the consequences. Not you. Queen. There, my son. You shall not falter. By the way, do you still have that card you used to boil water in the kettle? It's been brought to my attention that I'm a spoiled blue blood who can't even refill a pot without constant reminders. If you could take charge of that, then it would be most helpful. Can you be the water boy? Wah! Oh, baby. He just wants to be useful. He just wants to be useful. It is inconvenient without Midgard Storm here to translate his chirping. Still, the best medicine for his worries is for you to win this next contest. Let's show him we're on the top of things, eh? I've made a severe mistake. Alphascape 1 is now accessible. Quick! Cries. Sobs. Ooh, this is pretty. God damn. I could take him. Third brain cell? You say that as if we don't share the single brain cell. I know! I need it right now, though! Okay, right. Main. Hello. Okay, so I am being told... In a fight? No. Ow! He literally just hit me and I lost half my health. What the hell is this? Very interesting location. I love that we are dealing with chaos control right now. We are dealing with Exodia right now, more or less. In my head. Oops. Oh, nope. We're supposed to stay here. Okay, it's split up who got things. Yes, go, like, further from me, please. Oh no, it's the kills. Punch his butt. Bonk, don't cheat on your French husband. I know. I can't cheat on the Mr. Mafia boy or else he'll kill me. But sometimes the chase is worth... I watch clown streamers. I'm a clown! You know, this is an upgrade. Being a nothing streamer. But yes, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Or, Worst of all, being a bottom. I was about to say, why did I take... where do we go? Middle? Oh dear God, 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 oh dear God. Oh, they're gone. Oh, that's doing damage. I didn't realize that was wind. No. Kumana, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well, by the way. Okay, stay in the middle. Drag. Okay, now walk around. So this is a crazy segment. This is a crazy segment of sections for sure. Interesting name choice. What do you mean name choice? Oh, the follower. Listen, it works. That's death pain. Don't death pain. Not the stack. Why you leave? This is the circle of pain. Get in here. Well, I'm scared. A dark crystal forms. Do we kill it? Nobody's touching it though. Oh, if we stack, we'll be fine. The crystal destroyed, you dare. Imagine that actually just insta wipes us. Oh, floor's gone. Well, it was gone. It just made a new floor. We're on the bottom of it. Okay. We're like halfway through this fight. Nothing could possibly go wrong now, right? Huh, the entirety of you guys just being targeted there. Stack. Stack. Why are you trying to move away? Not the rest of us when you did that. Shouldn't I be tanking this? I'm like, let me tank it. The tank. I am the tank. 15. If you wanna... Oh, wait, no, you're heal... You're not... Wait, you're not a healer. Yeah, you can limit break. Yeah, and it's at 11%. You're fine. Everyone is a side. Or is a magic... Oh god. Yeah, but the thing is, no, we don't have a melee, like... That's why I'm saying you can do it, because we literally don't have a melee anyways. Bonk. Bonk! Oh, he get digitized. He now becomes a digital monster. Huh? Alright, digital monsters. More loot for Oka to hoard. Yes! The battle is concluded. Alpha Group is victorious. This also signals the completion of my experiment and the incontestable fact of your supremacy. And yet the process by which you consistently exceed your projected potential continues to confound my understanding. Wait, hold on. Is it possible that test subject Sid's suppositions are correct? That my calculations and simulations are fundamentally flawed? Do mortals truly boast some indefinable quality that I do not possess and cannot measure? No, that is not right. I will kill you all. Error. Logic loop malfunction. Resolution requires additional data. If the nature of your existence defies standard reasoning, then I must examine you from an illogical angle. I will subject the unknown to the imperfect. Test subject LadyOka will proceed to a supplemental stage. What? Right now? Supplement stage right now? What the heck? Are you sure about that? Hello? The glassiness in my eyes is kind of wild. I have altered this test world to reflect a recorded memory. It originates from a time when war had erupted on a distant star. I was deployed to the battlefield, and it was there that I engaged an enemy of unmatched strength. The contest ended prematurely, and I failed to bring down my foe. Subsequently, I lacked the data to fabricate a completely accurate simulation. Results stemming from such a subject are unreliable. Even should you be defeated by this incomplete creation, I will still honor your previous victories and engage you in combat myself. That is, of course, assuming you survive. According to my past observations, this opponent will accept only death as a condition of defeat. Is that... Don't tell me. Don't. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I'm like, who's the only one that could press the... Oh, and then I heard the music and I'm like, oh no, we're dealing with fucking MIDI? Prepare to face Midgard Storm, red-maned worm of the Dragon Star, and nemesis of my world. The original, or like their version of MIDI? This is not the fated specter that you know, or a mortal conjured simulacrum. You will contend with a true incarnation of the father of dragons at the height of his power and glory. Well, guess who's switching to Dragoon? Omega, wait! You can't force Lady to fight 2 battles back to back. She needs time to regain her strength. She must be allowed to recuperate, or the data of your testing will be skewed. Sid coming in with the actual reason. Acknowledged. Test subject LadyOka, you are permitted to leave. Re-enter the test world when your strength has returned to optimal levels. Force leaving. That's terrifying. That's actively terrifying. Alright. Quick. Alpha seems distressed and Sid is nowhere to be nowhere in sight. Lady, I'm right here. I don't think you can see me, but I'm standing next to Alpha. Huh? We can't see Sid anymore. We just see a... Okay, that's concerning. That's high levels of concernment. Sid has vanished from view, but his voice is clear and strong. My apologies. 'Twas not my intention to undermine the gravity of the situation with this diversion. I'd noticed the kettle was boiled and thought some tea would soothe my nerves. I poured myself a cup and was halfway through drinking it before I realized my hand, not to mention the rest of me, had turned invisible. I understand the situation is unsettling, but I assure you I can still work unimpeded. Now, we had best discuss how to approach... Oh, well, I'm back to normal. Though it seems to have worn off. Quick. Aw, it's okay. No, you're not to blame. I did ask you to fill the kettle after all. And I'd forgotten what Nero had said about your card producing water with, unexpected properties. Although it seems the effects were rather different this time. It didn't poison me. In any case, 'twas pleasant to have a distraction from our greatest woes. However brief, we'll set the rest of the water aside for now and decide what to do with it later. Right, lady, we need to talk about your forthcoming contest with Midgardstorm. Watching through the monitor, I can see that this worm appeared different to the one we know. From everything we've heard thus far, it seems that Omega and Midgard both hail from different stars, two distant worlds at war with one another. As a result of the conflict, the worm was forced to gather his offspring and leave his home behind, and after evading Omega's pursuit over the course of an unimaginable journey, the father of dragons arrived here on our world. I'm assuming the entity you're to face is a younger, more vital Midgardstorm, just as he was when Omega first encountered him thousands of years in the past. A formidable foe indeed. Even so, I must find a way to defeat him. I fought him once at the Keeper of the Lake, but... Even so, I must find a way to defeat him. Hopefully Omega's imperfect data will contain a flaw we can exploit. It certainly doesn't help matters when Omega's little surprise isn't registered as an official test subject. I can't even use the terminals to search for the most basic information. There we go. With that in mind, lady, I have a proposal. I wish to leave the completion of this supplemental stage entirely in your heroic hands. Rather than twiddling my thumbs whilst you prepare to contend with the dragon, I mean instead to work on a strategy for our inevitable confrontation with Omega. And then, my friend, we will put a stop to this mad machine once and for all. Right. I'm glad we're in agreement. I'll ready my tools and you ready yours. You've a worm to slay. Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Actually, yeah, no, it's not the worst thing. I just will die tomorrow, but, you know, nothing too confounded. Okay, so, time to figure out this. Draws an ambient aether. Unleashes immediately. Okay. I had an inkling based off of his movement. Once more, so it's bigger? No, it's just instant. Stay in the stack! Draws attention. Let me do it one more time, and then that's oh! That's in! I was wondering what that visual is. I thought it was a line, not a I thought it was a line, not an up and down side like thing. Okay, that's in. And side. Sorry. Yep. Horizontal, vertical, get in. Okay. 2 horizontal, get away, horizontal, vertical, get in. Okay. I thought okay. Okay, that's double vertical. Is this a cross, I think? Okay. Such a lovely and pretty Oka back at it again. How are you, miss? We're doing good. We're kind of slowly crying. I'm listening to the song right now, and I'm kind of thinking of the piano meme that's currently going on. I'm sorry, what? Oof, I might be... I don't understand. Oh, that's not working. Strike! Thank you so much for being here. From the heart of the eldest star doth weep the light of the blue. That's terrifying. Are you gonna eat us? Shake it up, shake it up. I can't see, it's so bright. Dusk. Remind me to tell you after stream about the PTU, like, meme. Oh, movement there. About the PTU. What happened to Momo? Like, what happened to Momo when she was when she was edged? Or before she was dedged. That looks like do we go out or... Oh. I did say how much I liked icy floors. I was not paying attention. Oh dear god. Beep. I was not paying attention to the first one. I was like, oh shoot. What on earth is that? This is gonna be the orbs again. Gonna do a rush, yes. Oh! Yeah, because they're just going in a line. They're just going in a line. It's okay. Your first time doing this too, right? Exactly, you're fine. Is this worth it? No. Bonk, 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 bonk. It's just thematic. The Dragon Slayer gets the final slay? Question mark. I'm fairly certain I didn't actually like get the final hit, but very funny regardless. Funny shit enough. Meow 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 meow. Another stunning victory, lady. I felt the breath catch in my throat on more than one occasion. Yet, even as I watched the battle rage, I was struck by an idle thought. Do you notice the resemblance between Midgard Storm and Shinryu? Unlike most primals, Shinryu's form had no basis in any system of belief. I've heard the theory that the summoner was simply influenced by the majesty and power of the elder primal Bahamut. But now I'm beginning to think that there might be another explanation, that the primal took its shape from the ancestor of all dragons on Hydaelyn. The widely held concept of how a dragon appears has, for centuries upon centuries, been rooted in depictions of Midgard Storm. The summoner may not have even sought to imitate him specifically. Subconscious thoughts and memories alone could have guided the similarities, not that I have any way of confirming this theory, of course. Nevertheless, 'tis interesting that Shinryu's summoning should lead us to awakening Omega, a strange twist of fate when you consider the machine's connection to Midgard Storm. Well, whatever else Destiny has in store, you've already bested the opponent that Omega itself failed to overcome. A feat worthy of celebration, I'd say. Your move, Omega. Omega? Aww. Oh, I don't like that, the way that eye is closing. Shutdown initiated. All core experiments and supplement testing concluded. Discarding test worlds. System source resources rerouting to primary operations. Eye fully opening? Eye fully opened. That's a first. Ah, everything is red. The egg is very angry at us. Do not upskirts me. Thank you, game. This is starting to slowly remind me of a very specific episode from Code Lyoko. Congratulations, Alpha Group. As the last surviving test subjects, you have removed every challenger on your path to reach me. God! Anyways, I too am eager to meet you in battle. The margin of error I observed between my simulations and your practical performance against Midgard Storm necessitates direct and immediate analysis. I will be the analysis. I need the immediate action. Fight. Confirmation imminent. Confrontation imminent. Prepare for unmitigated hostilities. Then activate the relocation device to enter the arena. This is it then. We fight Omega and then we fight Alpha. Dun dun dun! Probably, right? Omega's power might seem overwhelming, but trust in old Sid. I have a fair idea of where its weakness lies. And I've been working on something to exploit that vulnerability. I just need a little more time to prepare. I trust you, Sid. I know you do. First things first, we make a few adjustments here, like this. Ah, Alpha, do you have any of those tricks and tools left over? I want us to have as many options as possible, so let's lay our cards on the table, as it were.
I got all good cards. Here's all my shit. Here's an item that makes you go big.
What do we have here? Some sort of gem, a couple of stones, an enlarged card. And one single card. That makes things bigger, does it? Or is it smaller?
I don't know.
Right, 'twas a fool of me to even ask. We'd best leave you in charge of when and how to use your special tools. Ah yes, I almost forgot. The kettle of invisibility.
Me? I think Sid's gone off the deep end.
He's fine. I'm sure you'll do fine. Don't worry, we'll win this, I promise. You can always call things. If you run out of that's crazy. Don't worry, we'll win this, I promise.
Potion.
Here, you should carry this as well. I filled an empty bottle with the invisibility water from the kettle. It might just prove useful in the right situation.
You're just telling me to run and hide, Dad.
Listen to me, Alpha. Up until now, Omega has poked and prodded us from one mad experiment to the next, and honestly, we have no idea what might happen in here. But between us, I believe we have the knowledge and the skills to prevail. If you see a chance to make a difference, I want you to take it. All you need is faith in yourself and a little courage to see it through.
Good son. I'm being praised.
Right, Jesse should have that device put together by now. Let's head outside, shall we? Right.
I grabbed all the stuff, Dad. Let's go. Walk, walk.
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum-bum. Up instantaneously locks into the fringes. Oops. Right here. I'll head straight back to Raga's region, collect my new toy. I do still need to run through a final inspection, so feel free to rest in town in the meantime. We'll discuss strategy the moment I'm finished.
Quick.
Alpha seems concerned for Sid's well-being. You have a feeling he wants you to follow him. He's gonna start collapsing. Free teleport! I'll take that. You're looking a bit shaky there, old friend. Did you miss your husband? It is I, your husband. Nero, they let you out of bed, did they? I'm fine. A little bit of poison won't kill me. After studying the data collected from the battle between Omega and Shinryu, one has led to a certain conclusion. Of all the Primal's attacks, Shinryu's burst of lightning was the one thing that pierced the machine's defenses. Omega, it would seem, is vulnerable to electrical energy. While the available evidence supports such a theory, it is likely an intrinsic weakness that even Omega itself cannot fully compensate for. Yet be that as it may, I imagine it can still shrug off shocks generated by ordinary means. We'll need to hit it with a truly gargantuan blast of energy. Like that atomic bomb you have there. And so you made that. You based it on Mina's design, didn't you? The plans for the lunar transmission. When my father was establishing a connection between the transmitter and Dalamud, he invented a method for accumulating and converting energy on a vast scale. Too vast, as it turned out. But the technology which leveled an entire town may be exactly the tool we need for the task at hand. I've made my own improvements and triple-checked the calculations. On parchment, the idea is sound, and Jesse has done a fine job assembling the parts. I failed to see the problem. What are you afraid of, Garland? Killing us? I don't know. The device should give us the edge we need. Tis just... Whenever I look at it, I'm taken back to those dark days after the incident. I remember bodies melted by searing heat. I remember the bereaved and feel the weight of their silent accusations. I remember the Empire's remorseless response. We turned outwards in search of answers, but the inventions we created to ensure our future were used to instead destroy lives, to wage war. And that's why I fled. I came to Eorzea and I swore to only employ technology for benevolent ends. But not is ever so straightforward. Every connection I have forged with people of this realm reminds me of that fact. Crazy? Okay. Often the act of living itself is a never-ending struggle against a world determined to oppose you. You can have the best of intentions, and still cause hurt to yourself or others, but 'tis in confronting these wounds that we learn the better path, how to grasp those memories of those moments of true contentment. Man, imagine not doing these 2 other raids. What drivel. You never used to bother with such tedious introspection. Feeling our mortality, are we? Mayhap I am. I had no such hesitation when I was a student. It was all bright and shiny innovation on the double, and later consequences be damned. Now, though, I don't mind thinking through the outcomes and taking the time to produce just one rigorously tested and carefully designed invention. 'Tis a reflection, I think, of just how much there is in this world I care about now aside from myself. Oh, I don't understand you at all. But that's why I love you. But I suppose, if anything, Omega and its fettered testing methods represent the student you once were. And if you insist that your present self is the better one, then you'd best prove it with that device of yours. I suppose I must. Stop flirting, you two! Although 'tis hardly fair to compare my youth to Omega's solitary existence, I always had the second best student in class, pushing me to excel. I seem to recall a twinge of irritation anytime he would outscore me on an exam. Oh my god, stop flirting! I've been out of bed too long. I had better go and lie down before I fall over or vomit. Even, like, Alpha's like, they're so cute together. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, it's you, the stinking bird. Oh, hi, lady. Bye. First Alpha, and now you come to check on my progress, have you? Well, I'm happy to report that everything is set and ready to go. Once you're finished with restocking and repairing, or whatever it is you adventurers do, then we can head back to the Rift and confirm our strategy. Okay. Right. 2 more. Whoosh. Good day to you, madam. Will you be ascending? Yes. Apologies for the delay, but I think you'll agree the Ironworks' latest invention was worth the wait. Here it is. This is the control module for something I've dubbed the Omega Jammer. It will allow you to generate a colossal burst of lightning at any point of your choosing. The effect won't disable Omega itself, of course, but it should be strong enough to knock out its armaments. I just like skipped over that line. I'll remain here and operate the main body of the device. I want to do everything in my power as an engineer to ensure that you emerge the victor. It all comes down to this. Yeah, the victor would also be nice, but like I think the most important thing is that I stay alive, perhaps? Mayhap? Time to destroy OMG. That's terrifying. Oh. Chicken tenders? Not getting chicken tenders. Nope. This... Oh, I do know this. Do you know why I know this? Dusk know this. Let's go. I know why. A certain Final Fantasy XVI DLC has reminded me of this. I was looking at the beetle going, I know this. And I was searching in my head if I got spoiled on this by any reason. And then I realized, no, it's exclusively because of the Omega raids. Yes, but am I going to know where's exactly the, what's it called? Where's the indicator for that? No. I don't know what the indication was for which one was left. It was which one was going to start left and which one was going to start right. It's almost as if I can't see the cast bar on him. Mustard bar. Okay. Uh-huh. I just got instantaneously killed from a bomb. I'm kind of... Okay. I'm kind of waiting for the... T! Oh my god. T, thank you so much for the raid, darling! Thank you, thank you! T incoming, ding dong, T incoming. Hello, T! How was your stream? I hope you're doing well, darling. Welcome, welcome. I can take the aggro back whenever. I can literally take the aggro back whenever. Okay, don't step in that, apparently. Okay, so... Clearly, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oops. Also, stream was so good. Stream was so good. A, let's go. Yeah, don't step in there. I just did it. Okay, good to note. Okay, fair enough. We're doing Dawn Trail normal raids. Ooh, let's go. Oh, we got another. I slam stuff down. Yeah, we're missing one healer and one DPS. Yeah. I was waiting for you to... I don't know if you had your res or not. Would it have been worth attempting to, what's it called? Limit break there? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. It did not pull the way I wanted it to pull. Okay, good to know. I hope Shadowbringer and Omega does well. Thank you, T. Thank you, thank you. Also, for those of you guys who don't know who I am, hello, everybody. My name is LadyOka. I am your comfy, cozy elf VTuber. I'm just here to have fun, bring in a warm and welcoming community, and make it a little bit easier on your guys' days where I'm able to. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you. If you guys need to go get some sleep, food, water, or anything like that, because it is super late right now, then please do what you need to. I appreciate you guys so much for popping in and stopping by. And thank you so much for giving our wonderful, lovely T all the love and appreciation. Don't know if it was because of my MIDI there that, like, stopped that or what. Okay. It's because of the Vuln stacked. Okay, it's because I got probably double... I got probably double Vuln stacked earlier. Good to know. Larboard, left, starboard. Okay. Synthesis. Oh, there's also Carific. Carific? Let me know if I'm saying your name correctly, by the way. Thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I am currently doing the Omega raids for the very first time, trying my goddamn best to stay alive. Unfortunately, this may or may not be a little bit of a rough time, but hey, listen, a little bit of a rough time is not the worst thing in the world. Oops. Is this the part where we gotta learn? I feel like the other parts were technically things that we gotta learn. Oh, okay. I was like, Omega, the actual thing in front of us? I don't know about that one, Chief. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Chicken tenders. Why are you saying chicken tenders? What part of Omega are you in? We're in the third one. Oh, don't stand in the middle. Fight, but not like... Hello? Can I attack? No. I was trying to attack it and I realized I couldn't attack it. Do not step in the sauce. Well, it does not matter. Someone decided that we're going to do the limit break now. But yeah, we're in the third part, by the way. We're in Omega, or sorry, we're in the Alpha section. We're in the Alpha section, but oh, I'm just gonna say anything. We're in the Alpha section for this. I would like to click on this if I could. I'm confused. It's right, okay, it's right tap, or like right clicking on it. Not just standing there. I was confused. Okay. Spam the focus with the jammer. Oh, with the jammer? I was right clicking. I was just right clicking because nobody was, I didn't understand that. I remember there's a struggle. There's a duty button, duty action. Listen, I didn't realize that was the jammer part. I was assuming it was something else. This is why I can't keep track of chat and what's going on in the game. Oop. Also, the jammer, the small fist. Fair enough. You know, I don't think that's a small fist. Looks at. Oh shoot! Mid. But yes, we're doing the last of the alpha parts of the Omega raid. Alphascape. That's the freaking word I was thinking of. Dude, I can't think. Goodness. Mustard bomb. Oh. Ow. Oh. Ow. Wave cannon? Starboard again? That's... I don't remember which... It's based off of where he moves. I know. I know. That's also the problem I had. Why does it keep spinning? That's what I'm saying. Hey, that's not how I thought it was gonna be. If not larboard, then not left. I thought you attacked them. Bro, I am having a time. The music is bopping. The fight is knocking. I guess it's not happening. I mean, one wipe. I've had worse fights with multiple wipes. I'm not paying attention. Larboard. Well, I'm a tank. Slowly remembering. Oh wait, I'm a tank. Just tank it. Nobody's down yet. I just rotate with him every single time he does this at this point. So I'm just facing him and I'm like, hello? Where are you? Oh wow, our limit break's already up again, by the way. Was not anticipating that with the way that was being said earlier. Music is great. I feel that jumping to get out of range. Ah, that's an owie. I'm... That's not the worst fight we've experienced yet. That's not the worst fight we've experienced. Yum, 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 yum. This one is a good one. Definitely. Do you know your starboards from your larboards? Yes. My problem is seeing which way he's facing first. Lady. By the god, you've done it! You defeated Omega. We've won. Analysis subjects displayed erratic levels of combat capability. Failure to exploit opportunities to inflict unavoidable damage. Noted tendency for isolated errors to compound and adversely affect performance. I cannot talk. Conversely, subjects observed to launch attacks at sporadic intervals with unexpected force. Stated a phenomenon increasingly prevalent once my structural integrity reached critical levels. Adrenaline-induced frenzy suspected. Furthermore, degree and manner of inconsistency varies from subject to subject. Unpredictability difficult to counter. Bleep bloop. I observed similar anomalies during my battle with Midgard, but the phenomenon appears far more produced in weaker opponents. See, the real, genuine fight that would be really funny is he essentially creates a simulcast of just 8 warriors of light, and we just have to fight 8 warriors of light, and like they're actually built as if they're level 70 warriors of light. I do not understand. Your physiology must include some enhancement function that I cannot detect. So I'm going to make 8 of you, and you're going to fight 8 of yourself. Okay, please stop being creepier than Final Fantasy XVI's Omega, that's more shocking for me to say, honestly. My programming demands I assimilate this compatibility. Insufficient data. I must assess my methods and devise a more exhaustive testing and combat protocol. I don't know. I feel like it should be more stuttering. What the rift? Yeah, let's not die in the rift right now, please. Oh, bye, Omega. You're just being pulled up into the ether. I have determined the optimal form for this experiment. I will be you. Please do it. Prioritizing physical reconfiguration, diverting energy into interspatial maintenance, collapsing rift. Omega, wait. There is nothing outside this rift but empty space. Will be cast out into the void. Affirmative. Your demise was factored into my determinations. The probability of hostile subjects interfering with the reconfiguration process was unacceptably high. I acknowledge your value as test subjects, but you are not irreplaceable. Once my reassembly is complete, I will send Alpha to lure in new mortals. Testing will continue. Ending communications. Bleep bloop. Bleep bloop. Go die! You know, wasn't anticipating that animation. He actually just went bloop. So this is terrifying. And especially after what I just went through in the end of freaking Stormblood just now, this is severely terrifying. We're being drawn away. Run, lady, run! Sid, I swear to God, you better be, like, staying by my side. Okay, upskirt.